to you again with another Motivational Monday video. Today is August 4th, 2014. I hope you guys are enjoying this day and having a wonderful, blessed day. I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. I did. I went to church service yesterday with some of my family. We went to a church that my mom fellowships at, which was a really good service. The message was not only just for me, but for a lot of my family members that were currently there, that they could relate to the message. It was just amazing to be able to be in the house of the Lord in fellowship with like people, not always just by yourself or with the same people. So that was really good for my spirit, uplifting, and basically just confirmation on, you know, what I'm doing. I need to continue doing it or doing it even more. So the message was about potential, and it really hit home for me because what he was saying is not only something that I try and tell myself, that I think about myself, but that I've also shared in my YouTube videos already. So I'm going to read right from my notes so that I don't miss anything. So potential. Are you living out your full potential? We all have purpose. We all have a gift. We all have talents. Some have callings. But the same thing that God gave to his people in his word is the same thing that, you know, he can give to us, or that we already have. So we're no different from those people in his word. You know, we all have potential to be successful. We all have potential to do better. We all have potential to, you know, live out our calling. And are you living up to your full potential? We say we trust God, you know, but once again, faith without works is dead. You know, we say we trust God. We have to really earnestly trust God wholeheartedly. You know, our faith, we have to be committed to him. We have to trust that he's going to provide and make everything okay for us. And not only that, patience. Patience is important when living out your full potential. It's not going to come overnight. If it came overnight, then what would we need God for, right? It would be basically like we get everything we want, everything we ask for, and then we don't pray to God anymore. So it takes a process. It takes time. It does not happen overnight. It does not happen over year, over, you know, past weeks. People that have been, that are, you know, successful in certain things, it didn't just happen like that. It took a lot of time. It took blood, sweat, and tears. It took crying. It took fasting. It took being alone sometimes. It took getting everything negative out of your way before you can, you know, let some positive energy in. It takes time, and it's a process. So living to your full potential is work. You know, you can't just say, hey, I want to own this, you know, this establishment, and I want all these people to come, and I want to be set in revenue and all that. It takes time. It takes planning. It takes writing it out, planning it, having faith, putting it, you know, putting everything that you said to use, you know, doing the labor. You know, we want, like, an example that the pastor used was, we want six-pack, you know, and abs, but how you think you're going to get them? You know, just talking about it? Or do you think you got to go to the gym and put in work and eat healthy? It's a process, and it does not happen overnight. So living to your full potential is not going to happen overnight. But are you even taking the steps to live out your full potential? Or are you saying you can't live out your full potential because what somebody's doing, or what's current, just what's going on around you? You know, what is your reason for not living out your full potential? And whether it be somebody or something, you pray to God and pray that he will move those things out the way so that you can walk in your full potential, so that you can walk in your calling. Come here. Here. You know, so that you can walk in your calling. So that is that. And then, okay, so, and ask yourself, you know, what's stopping you from walking in your full potential? You know, is it just an excuse? Here. Is it just, you know, excuses? What's the reason why you're not walking in your full potential? Right there. What's the reason why you're not walking in your full potential? because after a while it's going to get old. You know, you're going to find yourself in the same situation, in the same cycle, you know, saying, oh, you know, I plan on doing this, or, oh, you know, I think I'm supposed to be baking cakes for people, or, you know, baking pies, or, you know, I'm supposed to be doing this, you know, I think this is my calling. But years and years go by and you still have not, you know, started walking in your full potential. We are not put here to just waste time, you know, saying our shoulda, coulda, wouldas, because God has already given us, my son, God has already given us the power to walk in our full potential. He has already given us the gift to walk in our full potential. So it's about time to stop making excuses and start doing some things. What else? If you only put out the minimum, that's what your harvest is going to be. So whatever you put out there, that's what you're going to get. If you only do a few things each day towards your, you know, whatever it is, your success, or whatever it is that you want, in the end, that's what your harvest is going to be, just a little bit. But if you continue, and each and every day continue to put more and more and more into your success, whatever it is that your potential is, like whatever it is, whether you're an artist, whether you like to bake, whether you like to help, what is it that you're doing, you know, to walk in your calling? What is it that you're doing to walk in your gift? You know, are you exercising your abilities, your strengths and your weaknesses? Are you exercising these things? So the sun is just all over the place. Okay, so that's that. And then let me see. Okay, so we're talking about our Father which art in heaven, Jesus Christ. We're talking about a person, you know, a mighty person that created the heavens and the earth. You don't think that whatever it is that you're going after, whatever it is that you're seeking, you don't think that he can bless you and give it to you. You don't think that he wants to bless you and give it to you. He created the stars, he created the sun, he created everything, the clouds, and you mean to tell me that you are not walking in your full potential to receive these things because of what? He wants to give it to us. His plan is to give it to us. But if you don't take the steps that that's needed in order to receive these things, then your harvest is going to be very little. Okay, so lastly, what I keep saying is you don't have to be a celebrity to make a difference. All it takes is you as an individual to make a difference, whether it's helping out in your community, helping with youth, helping somebody in need, mentoring somebody, taking the time to encourage somebody weekly, daily, whatever, you know, just start walking to your potential. Start planting those seeds that is going to give you a big harvest, that's going to help you to say, you know what, I'm living in my potential, my full potential, not just half of it, not just the bare minimum, but the maximum. I'm doing everything. I'm doing what it takes to be successful. I'm doing what it takes to walk in my calling. I'm doing what it takes, you know, to do what I believe God has called me or created me to do. So just start somewhere. For example, they have a youth event coming up, I believe this month, not sure, but they have a youth event coming up. If I know that I'm a faith-based motivational speaker and my testimony can help these young people, then why not lend my services, you know? So that's what I did after service. I went to lend my services because I want to help, you know, the youth. I want to help anybody that I can. So if the door is open, I have that opportunity to walk in my full potential, what I believe my gift is or my calling, then why not do it? You know, why walk away and say, yeah, I could have, you know, spoke to them, I could have mentored the youth, you know, there was a perfect opportunity, but instead I choose not to walk in my full potential. So I think, you know, when the opportunity is given, even when it's not given, take that leap of faith, you know, trust and say, you know what, I'm going to walk in this. I believe that this is for me, and I'm going to step out there and walk on faith, and I'm going to do it, and I'm going to trust that God is going to catch me if I fall. People say, like he said, if I keep hearing somebody say over and over, I'm waiting on God, I'm waiting on God, God is waiting on you. You know, God is waiting for us to take that step. God is waiting for us to make that move so that he can say, you know what, look, I got you, or look, you know, this is what's here for you. But we won't know if we continue to stay at the bare minimum. I'm trying to go the maximum. I'm trying to live in my full potential and say, you know what, I'm resting in the Lord. I'm living out my full potential. So My message on today is potential. Are you living out your full potential? And if not, why not? And that's something that you should take to God, you know, and say, Lord, help me live out my full potential. Help me to walk in my calling, walk in my gifts, and not waste time doing anything else. And then the verse that was given was Philippians 4:13. Of course, that's my my motto. So I really knew that message was just amazing. And for me, first, Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me. We can do all things through Christ, which strengthens us. The power has already been given to us to be successful, to achieve these things, and to walk in our calling. So with that being said, know that you can do all things with Christ that strengthens you. Know that you have the potential to go to the next level. You have the potential to be successful. So don't continue to walk the bare minimum, but take that leap of faith and step out there and say, you know what, I'm just going to do it, and I'm going to trust and have faith that God is going to catch me if I fall. He's going to lead me and direct my path. So make sure you guys follow me. Connect with me on Facebook at Go Get a Apparel, or my YouTube channel is Riichie, Everiichie, or on Twitter and Instagram, Go Get a Apparel. Of course, I'll have that information in the description box. And shop www.gogetter.com to all my real life go-getters out there that do not allow anything to stop them or get in the way of their determination to succeed. If you are a go-getter, make sure you purchase or cop your apparel. So thank you so much, you guys, and continue, and please walk in your full potential and take that leap of faith and trust God and know that He will provide and make a way for you, and you can and will be successful. You don't have to wait for anybody or anything. Just go out there and do it, you know. Just do it. Nothing to it but to do it. So take care, you guys. Mwah.